Hey guys, I just want to share my experience about this pod deck. I don't do any judge and any suggestions about this advice. I just want you to be the one who make your own decision, and I'm going to share it about my personal experience about this pod deck. I think there's no any pod deck is like a drugs or any pod deck is bad because they already marketed online and it's definitely legalized selling online. I'm not the sales. I wasn't knowledge enough about this pod deck, and before I using this pod deck, I never do any research about this pod deck. I just been really sick and my body was so weak and I was constantly throwing up the all night and so I think I should do some research about how much I should take in this pod deck, because usually before I start my workout I would take power workout like a power protein, not the regular creatine. So this is something that I learned from the very recently. I found the typical creatine and power protein are different. So they put caffeine in power protein. That's why the power protein is way more powerful than the regular creatine. And I took 10 grams for power protein every day when I start my workout. And this time I took 10 grams for caffeine this pod deck, and this is why I was way more powerful and I was like crazy insane and running faster than normally I did, and I was also freaked out. I can run this fast. It just doesn't feel normal. Then I started realize I was getting weak. In the beginning it gives me more powerful and benefit. I can carry heavier than I usually do, and I can even run faster than I usually do. So this is why I was feeling weird about this pod deck, and eventually I went to the bathroom because my body was getting weak, and I started to realize this pod deck is not alright for me. And maybe I took too much, maybe I don't know how to using it because I never did any research about this pod deck. Then I would sit in the toilet for hours, and until I decide I should just go home first, take some break, and eventually start getting even worse. I was spending the all night throwing up. And until the next morning, I finally stopped and I told my dad I should go to the hospital, and eventually I went to hospital and I got present from this pod deck. It was crazy, insane. So I did research about this pod deck after. It's not the best stuff. It's very helpful when you do high rocks and CrossFit. You do very technical, very tough training. It definitely helps. You just have to be aware how much you're taking, because I think that each day you should take 0.5 grams, not even 2 grams. That's what I know eventually. 10 grams is way too much, and if I was taking 30 grams, I could have just died. I was almost died. So that could be very dangerous, very risky for your health, and you might pass out. So normally I do CrossFit almost every day in my life, but since I got sick, my body was weak. I wasn't available to do anything, just laying in the bed in the hospital, and I took 2 days off from the gym. And since yesterday, I came back to the gym, start my training, and I wasn't doing anything tough. I wasn't even doing CrossFit. I was just doing the regular things in the gym and see how I feel about my body. And I will wait until I'm 100% recovered. So since yesterday, I also very impressed by myself. I took heavier weight than I usually do, and I can even do pull-up. That's why I was really shocked. I've never been doing that. Even I took power protein, whey protein, and BCAA my daily life, but I just never felt my body was strong enough. So I don't know why I feel very differently since yesterday when I did my training in the gym. I got so much more powerful, and I also lose a lot of weight. I think I might lose 4 kilograms. So since I got very bad memory and very bad experience, I'm gonna take some break from creatine and power protein and see how my body's healed. And since yesterday I wasn't taking anything, I only took whey protein. Even doesn't cause me any issues, and I still feel I was strong enough during the heavier weight. This is something surprised me. I'm very impressed. Even I'm not taking anything, I still feeling stronger than I used to be. So this is something I feel weird. So I don't know, does you think BCAA and creatine gives you more benefit? So next week I'm gonna wait until I'm 100% recover, and once I recover, I will try to take this caffeine powder. Yeah, I don't think I will put in the creatine again or power protein because it was too risky to try it again since I had a bad memories and a bad experience. And I think this powder is already strong enough, so you don't need creatine. But I heard you can put in the BCAA, just this much. So I've been seeing many athletes during this powder when they do their competition. I'm sure they need some benefit to helping their to achieving their goal for their competition. So this is very reasonable if they using this kind of powder. But if you just do the regular training in the gym, I don't think it's necessary as need this powder. Honestly, I really don't think I need this powder every day. It's way too strong. I just have to train myself stronger and taking natural stuff. So if you have a similar experience like me, or you have any suggestions about this powder, or you have any questions about this powder, please you feel free to text me on my Instagram. I will see you the next time.